What's up? Just waiting for people to come in. And my second live of the day. Roller games. I remember roller games. I don't know. Calling this creature from outer space. Trying to think of what else I want. Sorry, it's at 1:35. Okay. Fuck you. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Harris 2024. Proud Democrat. Proud Democrat. Hey, hey, hey. I'm sorry, don't get that out here. I'm good. Up, you got to go. We're going to hide you. We're going to hide you. Anybody else wants to get here? I think I'm going to hide you too. Yep, hide you too. Of the Mr. Beast situation, I like Mr. Beast. Did I hide you? Yes, I did hide you. I'll hide you again. You were hid. Permanent timeout. You gotta stretch out, you know. And stretch out your leg, your residual and your other leg. What the hell? What the hell is this? I'll just put that right there until I get another storage container. Next month, getting 2 more. Got them added to my list. Because while I am on the floor, I like to be on the floor during the day. Not on me. I'm not going to report myself. But I got a lot of DVDs. And I still got a lot more. But I want to go ahead and, what the hell? Fuck you. Oh, that's right. I did hit you. What's up? Oh, Georgia's best. What's up? We're about ready to go through a lot of DVDs. Not really a lot of DVDs in this, but I got a lot. We got a lot of DVDs. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I got a lot more I need to put up, but not in here because it's not going to fit. I keep all of my, let's see, I keep all of my TV shows except for some of them on the top shelf, on the top storage. This is like Full House right here. And this one's Full House. Yeah, this one's Full House. Some of them are Full House. Let's see. How do I got this? No, some of them are Full House and some of them are from Elevation Church. Some of them. Yeah, some of them are from Elevation Church. Full House. South. I got Big Bang Theory. Some of them are duplicates. And some of them are not. These are some of the movies I got. See, I got Perfect Strangers. Yeah, I got Perfect Strangers. I need to put the third season together up here. And I got Comedy Central. Oh yeah, Don't Be a Menace to South Central. Yeah, I thought I had Sully. Yeah, I had Sully. I need to get United 93. I want to get that one. Of course, I got the early 90s favorite, License to Drive. Of course, I got the Medea. Yeah, Medea movies. Dear Evan Hansen. Okay, I have to back up here because this is going to mess up my leg a little bit. still got some of the TV shows down here, like Daria. I got the Monkeys. I think I found that off of eBay. The last. I said some of them are TV shows. I know I got like Catfish. What the fuck? They are like Catfish. And then some of them starts off my wrestling DVDs. Like with the Kenny Omega. Yeah, I got Borat. Ooh, sorry. And I got to keep this in there in case. These are my earpods. Okay. Now I could go back up here. These are all of my wrestling DVDs. My phone's not going to let. All these right here are my wrestling DVDs. Right here and right here. So these wrestling DVDs. Yeah, that's Global Impact. Yeah, that's wrestling DVDs. And some more wrestling DVDs until you hit the British Bulldog. And then you got Macho Man Randy Savage right here. And we got some more movies like Mr. Woodcock, the Jeff Dunham Show. I love you, Jeff Dunham. Medea's, Tyler Perry's Medea's Big Happy Family. Now and Then. And of course, the favorite, The First Wives Club. Yep. Back up again. Could fit two wrestling DVDs. Not wrestling DVDs. I'm getting baseball movie themed DVDs. And of course, you know, you had to get White Chicks. I need to put Law and Order in with the other. And I'm keeping Looney Tunes right there. And I got Stranger. I didn't realize I got the Stranger. And that's the one with I'm gonna make some changes. Because I want to put a Spark of Insanity along with the Jeff Dunham Show together. And I think I had all of Tyler Perry's put together. Because I got this, I Can Do Bad All By Myself. That's a Diary of a Mad Black Woman. And of course I got Sound of Freedom, which one is a new one. Oh, I forgot I had Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Ah! Yeah, I need to put Thor together. Because I put Willy Wonka together. I got the second Willy Wonka somewhere. Somewhere I got it. I know I got it. And I got Fireproof, you know. The only two movies that I like with Kirk Cameron in it. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, which ones are these? Diary of a Mad Black Woman. and LA Law. I'm trying to figure out how I could do this. Because LA Law. Okay, I'm going to put. Y'all going to watch me make a mess. Y'all going to watch me break some DVDs. Okay, I'm going to put. It's got so many DVDs of Elevation Church. Yeah, that's Full House. Okay. 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 I think we got this. I do this with one hand. I don't want the wrestling DVD to get messed up. So we're going to do it like this. LA Law. Okay, yep. Now my OCD is getting back. Okay, how am I going to do this? I need 2 of them to be removed. Oh, so I forgot I had a Secret Life of Pets. Some of these movies I hadn't even watched. So I'm going to put the Medea movies all together. I'm looking to see if there's any more Medea. I know I had some. And I could put... That's bad enough you're doing it with one hand. Yeah, I gotta put some right there. Okay. I need to remove. We're gonna move Vacation. Okay, now I think we got all of Medea. We got all of Tyler Perry. Let's see. Yeah, we got all of Tyler Perry. Oh, that needs to be moved. If I have a thin DVD, I could put it right there. Okay. Now my OCD is in control. Messing up my Jeff Dunham. No. Hey, what the fuck? What did I do that for? It's bad enough to do it with one hand. See, I can have movies that are thin like this. Right here. I can have movies that are thin like this, and it'll be easy to put in here. But I'm getting 2 more storage. things because they got them on sale at Tajay for $16 each. And I got a suggestion. Because, see, I think I could put this. Yeah, Michelle Obama. Girl, you got swagger. Okay. I can put that in with this. And it could, yeah, it could pretty much go in. It can go in like this, I think. It'll be easier. It'll be easier to go in like this. Okay. Now I got a suggestion. I got 3 DVDs that needs to get the fuck out my house real quick. Because I will not be watching them. Can't do it. This is one of them. This is collections 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right here. Watch at your own risk. This is volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, 4. Yeah, there's 4 volumes. I'm sorry. 4. And this is the original bullshit. And this one, we ain't going to attempt. My mom could watch these without batting a fucking eye. Me, on the other hand, can tell I was cut by a different fucking cloth. But that's not gonna happen. No. And see how this is? This is my speaker. This thing is loud. And it lights up. It's very, very pretty. It's very, very pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I have my water. I got my beep. My Paris Hilton. Now I'm still planning on getting a Stanley, but you can't get it from Target because they always sell out. And that phone doesn't work. This some of my still ain't got no ew. But I'm keeping these. These are my CDs. I think some of them's got. Oh yeah, some of them still got the packet. It ain't never been opened. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. We got this. Okay. Oh, these are the ones I'm gonna keep and shit. I need to come up with a plan. And these are my CDs. I'll just put those right up there. Oh, foodie beauty zone. Can't say that. Let's see, this morning we had politics. Let's see what we got this afternoon. It's going to take me a while to get up. What the is this? Oh, it's one of my... It's a mist. Oh, it's a misty. I don't want to miss the phone. Oh, it smells so good. I want to get back with my up. Oh, it smells so good. I wish I could get back with my No Make No Life. Set y'all down for a little bit while I try to get up. Let me put the phone on me. I get the phone on me. It's going to do some weird shit, but if it falls, it falls, and I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Look, it doesn't want to stay up. See, I have to put the phone like that, and it's on charge. Yeah, you have to put the phone on charge. And what the hell? Okay. Okay, we're back. We're back. On time. I'ma be back on track. Right on track. So I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. Okay. I'm willing to bet. If I cut this on. Let's go, Kamala. Ow!
Hello, I'm Brianna Keeler at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, and my colleague and good friend Boris Sanchez is in Washington. It is day 3 of the convention, and tonight the spotlight is on Governor Tim Walz. Here in the coming hours, Walz will face a major test when he takes the stage to introduce himself as the party's vice presidential nominee. It's a moment that caps off a whirlwind month for Walz, who was relatively unknown until Kamala Harris rose to the top of the ticket and picked him as her running mate. And he's got a lot of work to do here. He has to prove himself on the national stage. He has to help the party convert this newfound energy and momentum into votes. It's going to be a packed night with other powerhouse speakers. You'll see former President Bill Clinton take the stage, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Let's go to CNN's MJ Lee. MJ,
running mate, he is going to lean heavily into his biography. Of course, his Midwestern roots, the fact that he was born in a small town in Nebraska. Then he is going to sort of trace the arc of his career and also his career in public service. So the fact that he had worked as a teacher, as a football coach, his time in Congress, in the House of Representatives, and the fact that he is now, of course, a governor. And then when it comes to the political messaging, we are told that he is going into what he believes he can bring to the table in terms of serving working class families across the country. So that's sort of a marrying of his background and what he believes the vision can be for the Harris-Walz administration. So again, expect this to be sort of an introduction 101 into Tim Walz. And also, Brianna, just pay attention to some of the people who will be on stage to help introduce him. This will include a former student who was coached by Tim Walz. It will also be a former football player that he has worked with and known his entire life, as well as a former coach that he also worked with. So those are the kinds of people that the campaign certainly believes can help tell the story of Tim Walz.
All right, we'll be looking forward to that, MJ, and you can hear the sound check behind me. We learned from our Jamie Gangel that John Legend is going to be performing a tribute, basically, a medley of Prince songs ahead of Minnesota Governor Tim Walz's appearance, and that's what you're hearing behind us. It's very fun. So as Walz is getting ready to take the stage tonight, he is facing some criticism for past statements in his political career. With us now is CNN Chief National Affairs Correspondent Jeff Zeleny.
I'm going to have peace in the valley for me someday.
On his military record, we know that he served in the National Guard for 24 years or so, starting in Nebraska, then transferring to Minnesota. But some of his time near the end, when he decided to leave and retire and run for Congress, has been picked apart a bit. But it's a comment he made about the weapons of war when he was talking about gun control legislation. He sort of inferred that he used the guns in war, and he did not serve directly in combat dinner, as we've talked about. So that's one piece of things. The latest controversy, he talked a lot about IVF.
Oh no, let's go!
The method of IVF to have their children. He actually did
let's
not
go!
use IVF, it was IUI, a different type of fertility treatment. Look, his spokesperson said Governor Walz likes to talk like the people talk. So I'm not sure that that specifically is of huge concern to voters, which specific form of fertility treatment he and his wife used. The reality is, anyone who rockets into public life, there are going to be a few biography things that will be looked at. But so far, I think, in the first month of him roaring on the national stage, we have certainly seen many indications over the years of far bigger controversy.
Yeah, thank you so much. As it gets loud here, the music is great, but
the John Legend thing, and Bill Clinton will be on that stage tonight too.
Yeah, we'll be looking for that. With us now to discuss is Democratic Congresswoman Madeleine Dean of Pennsylvania. And I assure you, Congresswoman, they can hear us on the TV. It's just, it gets a little crazy loud here in the arena. But I do want to ask you, because
okay, I think we're going to go and get some coffee. We're going to have coffee time.
Does he need to address that, his military record, for instance? Because you have a bunch of Republicans.
We're going to have coffee time.
Your colleagues in the House, also senators out today attacking his military record.
I find that so beneath J.D. Vance as a military veteran to pick apart.
J.D. Vance ain't nothing but a crook.
4 years of service to this country by the vice presidential nominee, Tim Walz. I find it beneath a fellow service member to have done this. Remember, he could have retired at 20 years. 9/11 happened, he re-upped. And he only stepped back and retired when he was pushed and eager to run for Congress, to continue service to this country. So no, he doesn't need to address it. His service speaks for itself. And on the personal issue of IVF versus ICI, I have a son and daughter-in-law who are doing IVF right now. And I've been allowed to say that it is terrible that people would pick into, when families are having a struggle, having a family. Mr. Walz doesn't need to explain anything about his service and his love of family.
I do want to know, because we're going to be hearing a lot about January 6th tonight, and you were in the gallery in the House chamber on that day. It was a very scary scene. We've seen the pictures. We can only imagine what it was like to be there. Do you think that Americans have forgotten, and what?
No, hell no.
No. That I think Democrats are hoping to evoke this evening.
Well, I think it's important that we remember January the 6th. In fact, I made a pitch to the House architect to make sure to preserve some of the damaged areas, the broken glass and splintered wood, to remind people of our history. Can you imagine a sitting president incited an insurrection and attempt
No, an
to take
asshole
over
of
the
a
government
fucking dick.
to avoid
Let's
the
put it
transfer
like
of power
that.
because of his loss? And even when he says he didn't incite it, he sat there for 187 minutes and didn't protect anybody. I will never forget that day. America should never forget that day because that's what's at stake. Our democracy is at stake. If this time around Mr. Trump loses again, he will hope that his followers will do it again. We'll never let it happen again. Number one, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are going to win. Pennsylvania is going to be providing the key to the Keystone State and to this win. But we must not forget January the 6th.
In Pennsylvania, you have a Democratic governor. You have pretty permissive abortion laws. It's not something that I think an issue. I've heard this actually from some of your Pennsylvania colleagues. It may not resonate as much as in other states, that issue that obviously does motivate the Democratic base, because it is something that appears to be very secure for base voters in Pennsylvania. So can you speak to that a little bit about how that issue is working, but also what needs to be addressed when it comes to the economy, when it comes to immigration, and those topics that really need to be broached to win over people in your state?
Let me disagree with you a little bit. Number one, you're right. Our governor, Governor Josh Shapiro, who will be speaking here tonight, I can't wait for it. He is the backstop and is protecting women's rights of reproductive health. Abortion and abortion services are legal in Pennsylvania, but that doesn't mean they haven't been constricted. Access to abortion providers has been constricted. The number of places, clinics, Planned Parenthood has shrunk. So Pennsylvanians don't take this for granted. They get what Project 2025 wants. They want a national abortion ban. That is what Donald Trump wants. That is
Donald Trump ain't nothing but a dick,
He called
pussy.
rape
Oh,
and
he is
pregnancy
pussy.
as a result of rape and inconvenience.
Yes.
Trust me, in Pennsylvania, women and men, especially the men who love women, get this, and they are pushing back on it. We will restore health care, reproductive health care across not just Pennsylvania, but across
The nation. The nation. The nation. The nation. The nation.
With this economy, I have to tell you, our Congress, last Congress, and the majority helped the president and Kamala Harris put into law the big Invest in America bills. Look what's happened. Jobs are skyrocketing. 16 million jobs created. Inflation has been reduced. Take a look at what Donald Trump and J.D. Vance want. In terms of the economy, they want massive tariffs.
I would look at the Project 2025, but that damn thing's 900 and some pages. Must be out that damn mind. Fuck it. Not gonna be reading that shit.
We're moving in the right direction thanks to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and Democrats in the House.
I'll read Cleveland notes.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
Good
it.
to be with you.
And still ahead, Trump and Vance on the campaign trail as the DNC rolls on. Here with a sound check for John Legend right now. We're also in North Carolina with more on how Trump is reacting to the energy and attacks from Democrats.
That hurts on that shit.
CNN News Central, brought to you by Viking, exploring the world in comfort.
Sail through the heart of historic cities and
Where is it coming from?
scenery with Viking. Unpack once and get closer to iconic landmarks, local life, and cultural treasures. Because when you experience Europe on a Viking longship, you'll spend less time getting there and more time being there. Viking, exploring the world in comfort.
It's time to grow your business. Time to get customers. Time to make your future now. Create a website in minutes. How? GoDaddy.
rolling.
Start for free at GoDaddy.com.
We needed a project manager yesterday. We posted a job with ZipRecruiter and had our guy on site in 5 days. He was qualified in every way. ZipRecruiter finds the best candidates for all our jobs. They helped us build our dream team, and we did it fast.
Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/hire.
Han is 22 years old. He's not just a pet, he really is a part of our family. Knowing that he's getting good nutrition, that's a huge relief for me and my dad.
Oh, the piglet head. Yes, that is your name. If you saw his piglet head, you would say the same. Dude.
Want to trade Bitcoin, oil, plus gold, plus so much more? Let's introduce the Plus 500. Intuitive and easy trading app that gives you a glimpse into the future. Trading. Your trading opportunity. You'll be able to trade in 2 clicks once your account is open. So download the app and start trading futures today. Trading the futures and options involves the risk of loss and is not suitable for every investor. Plus 500. It's trading with the plus.
In the neighborhood, every delivery is a treat.
What snack you for you, sir?
What's covered, please?
Oh, giant. Oh, my waiver. Something minty? Of course, it's large. Double.
The last few years have been really tough on my family. This never-ending cycle of inflation is taking more and more out of my paycheck. Hardworking families like mine are hurting. We need help and relief from rising costs. Why aren't we harnessing more of America's natural resources to help reduce inflation? We can't afford to wait any longer. We need more energy, more choices. Learn more at lightsonenergy.com.
Your gator's still around? You seen your gator?
He's down there in the crawfish hole. See in Florida, I rode down there, see.
Yeah. But whatever you do, don't tell the game warden you shot at it.
I'm worried about it.
You be worried about that fine too.
Yeah,
It's Angie for your home project.
Huh?
All your jobs will be done well. Roof repair, done well. Emergency plumbing, done well. So the next time you have a project, join the
That's
millions of
Mr. I fought the law.
communities that care for their home.
And eventually the law is going to win.
Incredible. Amazing.
My go-to is Lumify Eye Drop. Lumify dramatically reduces redness. And look at the difference. My eyes look brighter and whiter for up to 8 hours. Lumify? It's kind of amazing. See for yourself.
Remember? I want to be an actor.
So why don't you act like a good sister and get me some more baby back ribs?
Fuck.
I want to be a director now. Let's try a scene where you go get your and action.
And cut.
Action.
And cut.
Maybe I'll just go get wings for everybody.
The Russians were trying to spy on us. We were spying on them. This is a secret war.
Secrets and spies. Now springing more matters.
It is Tim Walz's big day here in Chicago. It's also a big day for John Legend. We're hearing his sound check behind us here at the United Center. Delegates are eager.
Hi, Mr. Legend, I want your autograph. Where's your wife, Miss Tegan?
But right now, former President Trump is on the trail with more DNC counter-programming. He and his running mate, J.D. Vance, are holding a campaign rally in Battleground, North Carolina, marking Trump's first outdoor rally since last month's assassination attempt. CNN's Phil Mattingly is at the event in Asheboro, North Carolina. Phil, that is a big crowd behind you. Tell us about the event.
I need to get a hold of the South Carolina DNC.
A full week of counter-programming in swing states throughout the country. Most of the events have been indoors, small crowds, policy-centric and policy-focused. This is supposed to be a policy speech that we're expecting from the former president. He's actually right behind me. Just brought local law enforcement up to the stage. That's why it's so quiet right now. But it's an outdoor rally with a lot of people, both in the event space itself, but also outside in the parking lot. Hundreds of cars, thousands of people out here to not to get into the rally, but just to watch the rally. It's his first major outdoor event since the assassination attempt in Pennsylvania. You can see behind me on the stage, he's now surrounded by bulletproof glass. And this is a market moment for the former president getting back outside, doing an outdoor event. The crowd, it's interesting, I was talking to some of them, not really paying much attention to what's going on in Chicago. Didn't tell them John Legend was playing, but not paying a ton of attention. What they are focused on right now is the former president. This is a stronghold part of North Carolina for the former president. Second time he's been in the state in the last week, underscoring the importance of this state. He's won it twice. Republicans know Brown, he has to win.
Roy Cooper, you gotta do your damn job. Gotta tell you people how to vote.
At these Trump events during the DNC, Phil, what are you hearing from his supporters?
Yeah, what's interesting is, I'll give you a crowd.
But like I said before, the pen is mightier than the sword.
He called it coronation in a very pejorative way. And
Hello.
the sounding scream back at him was no. And that's been my experience too, talking to people not really paying attention to what's going on. Very much still feel the way I think a lot of people in the Republican Party, a lot of Trump supporters felt 33 days ago in Milwaukee. There is an understanding, though, when you talk to Republicans who know the kind of battleground states very well, particularly those who understand North Carolina, that this is a very real and very different race. The supporters, they are always where they've been over the course of the last 8 or 9 years, despite what might be going on in Chicago right now.
And all three of my
very cognizant of the fact that this is as close as it can possibly get.
items has been shipped in 3 different places. I'm getting one tomorrow.
All right, Phil Mattingly, live for us in North Carolina. Thank you for that. And with us now, we have our
I would think one the next day, which is my 2 DVDs. And then next week, I'm going to show, Daddy don't know I got this. Damn. But I got the doggy treat maker. Ah!
I'm gonna kill Scott. I'm having a whole fan down in the pyramid to play princess. I gotta tell you, Van got cancer genetics. I was minding my own business like 50,000 other Democrats. They're happy, no privacy.
That's not in your own business. That's sharing your business. I love it.
Hey, listen, I got dad moves that was
I'm not judging. I dance like a lady from Seinfeld, so like no judgment at all.
Why am I? Who put this? What are we talking about? Donald Trump as a bucket?
Yeah, it looks great. Okay, hey, we'll move on.
Not at the DNC convention. Oh no.
I don't know. Let him be free. Okay, so big night for Tim Walz. What do you think he needs to do here to introduce himself as Republicans have really tried to define him?
Well, look, I mean, I think that he's done a good job so far. There have been some potholes, which I'm sure you'll jump on in terms of how he got his family started, some stuff in the military service. He's got to handle that. You can't have a third one of those where it seems like something's not exactly lining up. But the thing that people like about him is the thing that's hard to fake. It's relatability. It's the authenticity.
Whoever sings goddamn good voice.
Like, somebody's, dad you grew up with, and he just needs to fill that in.
What do you think?
Yeah, listen, I'm not even going to knock on those things that Van's talking about, because that's all off the public domain. What I think Walz needs to do is he needs to make this convention more relatable to people. Listen, this is a base convention, right? The Republican convention is a base convention. You're talking to your base, that's what you're out there for. But what Kamala Harris can do is expand her base, right? Go after the swing counties in Pennsylvania. I'm just always focused on Pennsylvania. So Erie County, Pennsylvania, white working class guys in Erie County, Pennsylvania. Tim Walz has to be like the Bass Pro guy. Scott and I were talking earlier. He has to be the Bass Pro guy showing up at the Bass Pro Jump in Erie County, Pennsylvania, or Harrisburg. He's got to make it more relatable to those kind of voters that want to connect, but don't feel a connection at this point, right?
Yeah.
They watched Barack Obama. They watched Kamala Harris. They see some other folks. They're like, no, that's not really relatable. That party's not my party. If Tim Walz can do that, it'll be a tougher race. And interestingly, Brown, what I noticed over the past 2 nights with President Obama and Michelle Obama and former Secretary Clinton, they have this cautionary tale. They're giving a cautionary tale of, listen, guys, I know you feel good here, but we've been through this already. We've seen the football been moved. Donald Trump is going to be tough. And when we leave here, we're going to have to get tough.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that. But I do want to talk about this moment from Barack Obama last night, a moment that I'm not sure we all saw coming. Here it is.
There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes. See, I'm shocked because after Donald Trump was so gracious, he said such nice things to Christian Holmes about Barack and Michelle Obama. He was so kind to them. And for Barack, it's just mean spirit. I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
Yeah, look, I was surprised. I think there's a strategy here to see if you can keep Trump crazy. If you can keep him reacting.
Like trigger him, basically?
Trigger him, keep him reacting, keep him saying straight.
He was born triggered.
The Republicans desperately would like for Donald Trump to talk about something remotely relevant.
Get a hold.
Besides himself. And so if you can keep him...
Of the dirty bird.
You keep him off balance.
I mean,
From Hazelhurst, Georgia. Yeah, because she knows that I'm in America.
The best 32 days of any modern campaign in American political history. And Kamala Harris and this campaign are still tied and neck and behind in some states. So if Donald Trump gets back on message, Barack Obama, Secretary Clinton, all those warnings about be careful, he's a tough guy, tough campaigner, going to hold true.
Yeah, he might be his own worst enemy, and it seems like they are trying to keep him in that role. I do want to
but Donald Trump, you are your worst enemy.
Which was one of her big ones last night. Here it is.
For years, Donald Trump did everything in his power to try to make people fear us.
Yep.
See, his limited, narrow view of the world made him feel threatened by the existence of two hard-working, highly educated, successful people who happen to be black. Who's going to tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs?
Michelle, get him, Michelle.
Oh, for sure. She came to play.
Yeah, and I think that it has been troubling to watch this kind of just like a double standard.
Michelle came to play last night. She's like, damn, you want to play hardball, fucker? I'll play hardball with you.
That it was a scandal when he wore a tan.
Let it go.
I think you carry that. I think she has stuff to off her chest, and she was speaking for not just for herself. I think there's a lot of people who feel like this so-called DEI backlash or whatever. It's really just code for stay in your place. Or if you got there, you didn't earn it. And given how hard people are working to get the places in the black community, the brown community, and other communities, she's speaking for a lot of people.
But Trump is winning over some black men, Latino men, and that is a real problem for Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris has got a big problem, right? I watched a Benny Johnson video out here in the south side of Chicago, walking around the strip mall with a microphone saying, who are you voting for? Going out to African-American men. Donald Trump. This is Barack Obama's hometown. Donald Trump in the city of Philadelphia. Donald Trump has a great deal of support from African-American men. You know, one of the things that I note is lacking from a lot of this programming as well, a lot of outreach to the Hispanic community. I mean, I don't see a lot of Hispanics on the stage, right? And so they got a lot of work to do. There's going to be a lot of work to do in the Hispanic community. You know, people, the folks who are in the middle class feel a pinch on the economy, on immigration in their communities. There's going to be a race. Look, nobody thinks it's going to be easy. It's going to be down to a few votes in all these states and all these counties, and that's why it's important.
She's got work to do clawing back from these young black men who want to hear that I want you to be successful economically, to be a business owner, to be an entrepreneur. It can't all be government programs. That's not landing well with these young black men. When they hear opportunity, you mean charity? They want to be owners. They want to be builders. If she speaks to them in that way and listens to them on that point, she can get them back. But right now, she's got work.
And Trump still has the aura of strong businessman. I build things. I'm a tough guy, right? People like that.
Van and David, thank you so much.
Van Jones, what's up?
That keeps on giving. All right, I have much more from the Democratic National Convention here in Chicago, and another story that we're following closely, the latest on the ceasefire and hostage talks between Hamas and Israel, and a warning from Iran, which says time is on its side when it comes to its planned retaliation against Israel for an attack on a Hamas leader in Tehran. We'll have that next.
This fall, comedy is coming to CNN. What could go wrong?
Everything.
I got news for you.
Not necessarily the news. Oh, shit.
On CNN.
Oh, golden, golden, golden is a creature from outer space.
This is what we find out. Question: student body math proficiency. But we say it's good, very understood.
Bill Clinton, you know my mom is watching you in heaven. My mom was like, "That's my granddaughter,
It's a fight for
Hillary. You almost said her."
future with affordable housing, affordable healthcare, affordable childcare.
See, you got to have someone young, vibrant, and knowledgeable inside the White House. You got to. It's time for new blood. That's all it is. It's time for new blood, new opportunity.
Yeah.
That's it. It's time.
Now you're worried it's going to cost you.
And it's time for a female. It's a sisters are doing it for themselves, standing on their own 2 feet. And they are mad, like in the movie First Wives Club.
First, the tow truck takes your car to the shop. The cost of towing covered, but you got to plan for the car shield. Next, you're probably.
And I'm still getting shipped from Car Shield, and I don't even own the car.
Plans through Car Shield have rental car options too. Then comes the best part. 3, when you pick up your vehicle, you don't have a big repair bill to worry about. Car Shield administrators get your coverage repaired paid directly to the shop.
What I had for lunch today was my Kentucky Fried Chicken hot pot.
For your vehicle before it's too late. When you call Car Shield, when you got a small problem like a
That's what I had.
motor that could cost a few $100, or a big problem like an engine or transmission that could cost you thousands of dollars.
But that's good. 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 And I am good.
$1 billion in auto repairs.
Okay.
Billion with a B. Car Shield is the choice that gives you the Car Shield guarantee. Your rate never goes up, and your coverage never goes down, no matter how many claims you have. Look, it's inevitable. As your car truck ages, the parts and components are gonna fail. It's not worth the risk. Call Car Shield now.
Waiting until your car breaks down is too late. Call CarShield for coverage on up to 5,000 parts and get the CarShield guarantee, where your rate never goes up and your coverage never goes down, no matter how many claims you have. Call 800-577-8986. 800-577-8986.
1 second, Grandma. This guy's gonna buy my car. Okay, you need to plate number.
I will be at the State Fair this year. And that's in October-ish. Yeah, that's in October.
Sell your car the easy way with Carvana.
Hi everyone, and welcome back. If you or someone you know were injured in an accident, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by, and you can find out if you have a case and how much money you can get for it. Hi, I'm Tori Shulman, along with my co-host and spokesman, Al Jackson. So, Al.
Oh, damn, that's a different one. Al Jackson. What's
Well,
up?
Tori, most importantly, we're helping the viewers because if
Okay,
you
you ain't talking to Randy Jackson.
you
You know.
So I want all of you watching at home to give us a call right now. The call is free. The consultation is free. And you'll find out.
And I knew when they went to Indiana they was going to play the Jackson 5. Dun, 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 dun. Yep.
So if you or someone you know were
I just knew. I just knew. I just knew they was going to play some Jackson 5.
Thank you, Al. All right, everyone, you heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity and call now.
I'm Stephanie Gillum in Los Angeles, and this is CNN.
Rescue workers in Gaza say 2 people are dead and several kids injured after a reported Israeli airstrike on the school. IDF officials claim that
But somebody needs to give that DJ they had at the DNC a raise, cause damn, he raised the roof off of that. Woo, Lord, he did last night.
President Biden will be speaking with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu today. Let's get the latest from Tel Aviv with CNN Chief National Security.
And it was something else.
Jim, obviously this is a crucial moment for these negotiations. Where do things stand?
I think dim is the word right now. Dim prospects for an agreement, Boris, because when you talk about the two principal
And Jamie
parties,
Harrison,
Israel
you
and
represent
Hamas,
South Carolina
they will say
so
publicly they're
well.
not on the same
Yes,
page
you do.
with this deal. So
We your
despite
home
the
state.
cautious optimism you were hearing over the weekend, at least from the Israeli side, right now they are publicly not on the same page. But there also at the same time appears to be daylight between the U.S. and Israel. Specifically,
And don't forget,
when I say
up the
Israel,
road, you know who
Israeli
is
Prime Minister, there's even disagreement in this country on the way
a
forward.
famous
Specifically
actress
on
in a small
Israel's
town of
presence
St.
in
Matthews,
Gaza
South Carolina.
after any ceasefire
Yes, I'm
is
talking
now
about
live.
the one and only
Specifically,
Miss
in
Viola
particular, along the
Davis.
border between Gaza
How to
and
Get Away with
the
Murder.
border, which is so important
And
because
let's
Israel
not forget,
is
from
concerning
the
about the flow of
hometown that
weapons
I'm
being that
from,
way.
North
Now,
South
the
Carolina,
Israeli Prime Minister told hostage
Eartha
families
Kitt,
yesterday that
the
it's
original
not needed to use
Catwoman
that as a
from
core
that
strategic
man.
interest. Anthony Blinken
She is from here.
seems to be communicating that's a non-starter. A State Department official told reporters on his plane yesterday that that is a maximalist position by Israel. That's the word of the State Department official, not helpful to these negotiations. So until it's clear that Israel and the U.S. are on the same page about the way forward, it's hard to see how then you go and try to get Hamas and the to sit down again to find a way forward. At this point,
Y'all just quit with
quite
Jennifer
in the past, the
Lopez.
talks are continuing.
That's
They're
not
certainly
important
not
right
moving
now.
forward.
And Jim, looming over all
J-Lo
of
is
this
not important.
Iran and the threat
Damn.
of retaliation after the killing of a Hamas commander in Tehran. I understand Iran is making new comments about the potential response. What's the latest there?
So Iran has been cagey with this, as you might imagine. There have been some public comments from Iran saying no need to strike now, and saying quite publicly that they want a ceasefire in Gaza. They want the fighting to stop there. But in effect saying, if we don't strike now, we can strike at a later date. I will say that last week, you would hear from U.S. officials going back to the beginning of last week that this war could expand at any moment, right? That a strike from Iran and perhaps Hezbollah as well was imminent. I haven't heard that for a week. It appears that those parties giving time for these negotiations to work out. But as these negotiations perhaps get to a point where they're not moving forward, that raises that risk again. The risk has always been there. The threat has been there. An Israeli official told me that today. But of course, the concern is if those talks aren't moving forward, there will be heightened alert here and elsewhere in the region about the potential for an Iranian strike, potential for a broader Hezbollah strike. Because keep in mind,
And Georgia's best. What part of Georgia are you from? And let me guess, you're a Bulldog? You're a Bulldog fan? I have to look at the comments. Have to look at the comments, you know, have to make my own beliefs.
Presidential campaigns are usually marathons, but for Vice President Harris, this has been a sprint. So can Democrats keep up their pace with just weeks until Election Day? We're going to discuss when we take you back to the Democratic National Convention in just moments.
The TV moments that took culture over the edge. People were watching, and then our world changed.
It had an explosive reverberation.
TV on the Edge premieres.
You want to talk about talk shows? Oh, we got some good ones. Jenny Jones, Ricky Lake, Montel Jordan. No, Montel Williams, I'm sorry. Jerry Springer.
I can get full service wealth management, advice,
Maury.
my own, and trade on Thinkorswim.
Did I say Ricky Lake? If not, I'll say it again.
Have a choice in how you invest with Schwab.
Is your shower trying to tell you something? Is getting in and out of the bathtub becoming a safety concern? Are you worried about the
I'm just
cost
doing
of
my
a
eyes like
bathroom
that.
model that could go on for weeks and weeks? Well, now you can have a gorgeous new bathroom shower that's safer at a price you can afford with a one-day jacuzzi bathroom model.
It was done the same day. You did not have to wait. It is amazing.
Working with the jacuzzi design consultants, it was a seamless process, and it really is an option for everyone.
I would give this whole experience an A+. I definitely wish I would have called sooner.
Jacuzzi has been making water feel great for more than 65 years. So you know it's a brand you can trust, and their products
Right now,
have
it's a commercial
lifetime
on
warranty
TV.
for a style you'll love for years to come. Plus, there has never been a better time to buy. We're waiving all installation costs and postponing all payments for up to 1 year. There are so many designs to choose from, including my Christina Preferred collection. Plus, we offer free, personalized, in-home design services to build the bath you've always wanted, right in your own space. And let's talk about accessories. From soft close shower doors and adjustable shower heads to features like grab bars and custom seats that combine safety and style to keep you feeling comfortable and independent for years to come. Plus, cleanup's a breeze with no grimy grout and no scrubbing. It just rinses clean. It's never been easier. Get your free design consultation, schedule your one-day installation, and start loving your new bathroom shower right away.
Call or go online right now for a limited time offer. Only weeks left to get.
Y'all can talk, just say something because I've been on for, I believe it's been on for an hour.
Or
It's a little
call
over an hour.
800-201-4057. That's 800-201-4057.
And I didn't want to stay on here too long.
Go online now.
Someone needs to customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
Price it for DC. Price it for DC.
I thought you were right behind me. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
You founded your kayak company because you love the ocean.
Okay, I'm going to end this. When I grab this, you know what it means. I'm going to end this right now. Like I said, I just wanted to do a little short. Because I just went on for a little over 2 hours today. And that's it. So, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. And y'all be good. I'll see y'all later on. Bye.
But don't worry, we've got more than that going for us.
Get the new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold